Hi everyone, it's Carrie, aka Nerdy Girl Crates, and welcome back to my channel. It is Indie Friday, and I am re-recording this audio and video because something went horribly wrong the first time around, and I don't even know what happened. So, I do apologize for the late video. So, as I said, today is Indie Friday, and we're going to take a look at an Indiegogo campaign I backed. It's called Ultra Star, and it's by Patrick Thomas Parnell. Now, if that name sounds familiar, he also is famous for the Johnny Phantasm books. Now, Ultra Star is a little different than Johnny Phantasm. It is focusing on the Supernova 5, the world's most powerful superheroes. They save the day time and time again. Gifted as they were, they couldn't see this coming. Ultra Star, the world's most powerful being, and their leader has gone missing. Ultra Star was the cornerstone of the people's morale and sense of security for so many around the world. Even to this league of superheroes known as Supernova 5, Ultra Star shined as the beacon of hope and positivity. It's up to a reporter who specializes in discovering heroes' secret identities to find out where Ultra Star has gone. In the meantime, the remaining heroes struggle to find their footing. Now, there was different tiers for this, but I just went with level 1, which was $25. It was an Ultra Star comic book and sticker. I didn't go for any of the fancy alternate covers, though the one I did get was by Kenneth Rocafort, which I have to say the cover is really beautiful. I do like this cover a lot. Now, the art, it kind of gives me animation vibes. I do like it. It differentiates itself from a lot of the standard comic book art styles you see in mainstream. Am I crazy about it? I don't know yet. It's one of those where I kind of feel like I have to see where the story's going before I kind of say if the art really fits in with it. Now, as for the story, as I was saying before, it's supposed to be focusing on the disappearance of Ultra Star and how the rest of the Nova 5 superheroes are trying to deal without him. However, the story seems to focus a lot more on the reporter, and Ultra Star isn't really missing from this issue. Not to spoil too much, but the reporter is interviewing Ultra Star about where he went and what happened on the day that caused him to disappear. There isn't really a lot with Nova 5. There's just one scene from the past where Ultra Star is explaining the incident, and you're not really seeing too much of them without him, which is kind of I hate to say, disappointing from what the description had said. So you were kind of expecting to see more of a team effort trying to survive without their leader, and you didn't really get it that much. Plus, in the advertising for the campaign, there was another character that was introduced. But when you get to the book, this character doesn't premiere until the very last page. It has an interesting premise, but, and this is where my biggest pet peeve comes with these Indiegogo campaigns, I wouldn't have minded this first issue if it was a regular monthly. The problem with these books are they're not monthly. You're getting them maybe once every year, depending on who's doing it. And the story, there's not a lot of story for this issue for the price. It's $25, but you're getting a standard first issue that you would get if you went to the comic book store and bought something from DC, Marvel, Image. I would have preferred a graphic novel, like a bigger story. And I would like to focus a lot more, not just on Ultra Star's disappearance and the team trying to deal with his disappearance, but also a lot more action. There isn't that much action for a superhero story. It's more of a mystery. And not saying that can't work, but when it's being advertised as a team trying to deal without their leader, and you're not really getting that in this issue, you're kind of disappointed. Disappointed is the word I would use. And this is nothing against Patrick. He's a really nice guy. I've talked to him a few times online. I have not really read the Johnny Phantasm books. I do want to check them out. But I was just kind of expecting more for this issue. It's a combination of the price. It's a combination of the story you're given. Also, I've seen complaints on Twitter about the quality of the book. Now, last week I did do a review on Creed Reimaginary, and the one thing I have to say about All Caps Comics is that Ethan makes sure you get like high quality covers and pages, and I'm talking about the material. Like, it's definitely high grade. This kind of feels like it's one step up from Alterna, and it's not a diss on Pete, because Pete purposely does like newsprint, lower quality comics to get them at a certain price so he can print them more often. This is just kind of like one step up, and for the price, I'm kind of like, you know, if I got multiple issues for that price or a bigger book, maybe I wouldn't be as disappointed. But I kind of feel like for that price, I could have gotten a bunch of Alterna comics and I would have gotten them every month. I do understand where Patrick's trying to go with the story. It's just for, like, again, I hate to do this, but for the price and the quality of the book, the story you're getting for this first issue, I wanted more. Okay? And not in a way that means I'm going to go and run out and get the next book. I meant more for what I paid. I wanted a more story. I wanted a better quality book. I wanted what you advertised. And I kind of feel like I'm not getting that story. I'm getting more of a mystery with the main character who's supposed to disappear being there, giving his side of things to the reporter. Now, again, that wouldn't have been a bad story, but I was expecting something different. I hope, you know, the bugs for this new story get worked out in the future. Patrick comes up with, you know, maybe more tiers where you can get more bang for your buck. But I have to say, I do feel really let down with this campaign. There's not a lot I can say about that other than I was expecting more. So tell me, did you guys back the Ultra Star campaign? How did you feel about it? Do you like it? Do you like Patrick's other books? Let me know, because I do want to check out more of his stuff. Go ahead, comment down below. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.